Hi Taurus, this is going to be your reading for August 2025. I hope everyone is having a great day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Now you might be wondering, I already have some cards drawn here. It's because my dog decided to take a little lunch break in the middle of my video, which is understandable. You know, it is lunchtime. So I just decided to kind of restart here. And so that's why some cards are already drawn. But let's just hop into it right away here, okay? So your Angel Oracle card is Romance and Connection. Your message. Angels of romance are swirling around your life at this time, ushering in positive, uplifting, and heartfelt experiences to remind you that love is real. Allowing yourself to be romanced, to receive, to experience a true connection is important at this time, and it's likely that your heart space is opening up, and any barriers or shields that have been in place are falling away. If you find yourself scared or uptight about romance, know that is not only a sign that you would like to experience it, but also that something in your energy system really needs it. Your angels are guiding you to begin seeing yourself as loving and deserving of love, and know that you have so much goodness and light to offer others and the world. You're also being encouraged to know that the world wants to see you, to know you, to understand your heart, and all of this is only possible with your permission. So why not give it now? The energy of romance is increasing in your life at this time. If you're already in a relationship, this could mean that you have the opportunity to connect more deeply and share intimacy and love. If your relationship hasn't been the main focus or priority of your heart for a while, your angels are encouraging you to make time for it. If you have a new relationship unfolding, there is a potential for a new relationship to unfold, and angels will help you move forward with it now. Call on divine love from the universe and invite it to open your heart, and then be willing to receive interest and love from others. Whatever the reason for this card is appearing, this is a time to enjoy and be enjoyed in a loving way. And it feels like when I was kind of pulling your cards here, Taurus, it kind of feels like you're kind of mid-stage. I saw this kind of like cauldron and where, making this spell, making this kind of a recipe here. And it's just like one by one. And it's like brewing, right? It's like this cauldron is kind of brewing and we're creating things. And it's like one kind of ingredient at a time to make a finished product. And it's funny because the Magician card is coming out in your main energy here. And as you can see, the person on it has kind of like a little bit of a spell book here, right? And they're like casting their spell and casting their kind of manifestations. They're just telling you are the magician. You do have the ability here to craft things, to create things, to manifest things in your life. Maybe some of you consider yourself witches or warlocks or things like that, or you just kind of might do little maybe you kind of worship certain goddesses or gods here, but it feels like you have all the tools that you need. That's why the Magician card is upright here. Okay, we do have the Chariot card in reverse, which is just saying we're feeling a little bit stuck right now. And I feel like I was saying before, with this kind of cauldron, we're just in the brewing stage at this time. It's like we're putting all the pieces together to kind of create that recipe, to create the kind of final product. So don't be worried if you don't see it yet, or you're not kind of really feeling it yet, Taurus, because again, it feels like it's brewing for you, okay? I do have the King of Pentacles coming out here, which is an earth sign. This could be you. This is going to be like you're kind of brewing or creating what you want your kind of life to look like, what you want your stability to look like here as well. As you can see, this person is very grounded, and it's King of Pentacles is not only about just kind of financial wealth. A lot of people associate with career and things, but it's also about groundedness. What is making you feel the most ground? What is making you feel safe? What is making you feel secure? What is making you feel happy here? And I feel like this is kind of what we're working towards. If some of you are looking for kind of romance, I feel like it might be with another earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here, but that's kind of our overall goal. We have this Four of Cups coming out here, which is just saying you're so focused on this situation here, you're not even seeing this extra cup that the universe is trying to bring in for you. So it's like you're so focused on the recipe, you don't even know the universe is kind of trying to bring in a secret ingredient for you, or something that will kind of really help you here, Taurus. So just keep in mind open. Just be like, you know what, I'm crafting this, right? I'm creating this kind of King of Pentacles moment. It's building, I'm manifesting it, I'm calling it in, because the universe is trying to bring in something to help you with that. basically help you with your recipe, you know, make it even a little bit better. Maybe it was something that you didn't even have written down, but you're like, wow, that really changed, or that really helped grow that recipe, right? It's all going back to recipes, but it's just the kind of best analogy that they're showing me for it. It's like, wow, that actually changed it, that actually made it better. So keep your eyes open. Don't feel like so stuck on this you are stuck energy. Be more of the like, things are brewing, things are coming, and they're on their way to me. Because when you put that out there, then you kind of allow yourself to be more open to things, because things that aren't on our plan, things that aren't on our recipe book, will come in and kind of help us here, okay? And the Four of Swords is reverse. It's just like, it feels like we really want to get going. It feels like we really want to kind of, you know, move forward and just keep it going. But they're saying, hey, take a time out, take a break here, take a pause, okay? Stop trying to move so fast with this. Because it feels like we're maybe trying to move too quickly. They're like, the rest is going to be important with this, because I feel like maybe it has to all do with timing here. Okay, I do have the Queen of Wands coming out, which is fire energy. Maybe this is also, maybe you're manifesting, but you know, a fire sign into your life, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But this is a card of talent. This is a card of passion. This is a card of skill. So I feel like with this, we kind of really want this energy of like, let's get it going. You know, you have this kind of fire within you. You have the like creative drive to do it, but maybe it just feels like a little bit, the timing's a little bit off here. You just got to know that I will stay in this kind of Queen of Wands energy. I'll stay. I know my talent. I know my skills. I know eventually everything kind of will align for me here, and really stay in that kind of positive energy with that. Because without it, right, we're trying to move too fast, or we're trying to craft something when it's not ready, right? Especially if we're doing like a recipe. I don't know why they keep going back to recipes, but it just feels like that. You know, if you take this something out of the oven too quickly, it's going to be underdone. You take it too long, it's going to be overcooked. So just trust here. Trust that things are brewing in the right time for you. We have the Three of Swords in the reverse. So something that was really painful might be now healing for yourself. We might be kind of growing. Maybe your heart just needs to heal. Maybe you just need a little bit of time, right, to heal your heart here. But the Ace of Swords in reverse is just saying we're overthinking things a little bit too much. Where it's in the upright, it means like an aha moment, where everything is clear. Your brain might be a little bit cloudy right now. You might be overthinking. You might be thinking maybe kind of negative thoughts, or thinking in a situation negatively. I'm just going to take a look at this, Taurus, and see kind of what this kind of represents. The Hangman, maybe because you have so much time on your hands, you're kind of like, wow, I have a lot of time to think and a lot of time to process things right now. It feels like they want you to kind of just slow down a bit. I mean, you have the Hangman, you have Four of Swords here, and you have the Chariot card in reverse. You are not stuck. Things are crafting for yourself here, but they want to take you a time out to kind of reflect, a time out to kind of work through some things here. And that's why this kind of Hangman is showing up, because it's all about contemplation, right? So the Hangman is all like, I'm going to take the time to think about things, to really sit in things. And it's funny because we live in such a reactive world, Taurus, that, you know, everything has to happen really quickly. But that's not really how we work. It's not really how we kind of process things, because there's divine timing and then there's like human timing here. And remember, humans created time. Like we created, this is the cycles, this is the days, this is the hours. So time is a man-made thing. So if you need some extra time, if you need some time to reflect, don't feel bad about yourself for that. Don't feel hard on yourself because you're like, I'm not pushing towards something, because you're crafting here, you're creating. It's just a different kind of form of work. Okay, I have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. And when she's in the reverse like this, it's like we're not being nurturing or caring to ourselves. We're not being loving or understanding to ourselves here. I always see the Queen of Cups as like a nurturing mother, right? Where she just gives so much love and attention to this kind of newborn baby. But when it's in the reverse, it's like we're just not giving any of that. It's like, well, you should be kind of better. You should be, you know, working harder. You should be going faster here. But that's not what their advice is. That's not what they're saying that you should be doing right now. So slow and steady is kind of the better aspect, or the way to look at this month. Everything is being crafted for you right now. We're just crafting, we're cooking, you know, we're taking our time with this recipe. We want to make sure that it's right. We want to make sure that it is good, right? Because if we're going to rush, it's all about this recipe. But if we're going to rush the recipe, it's not going to taste right, because we try to rush all of it. So that's what they're saying. They're saying slow it down a little bit here, okay? Maybe there's some other things for you. If you're like, why isn't this relationship not here yet? Why isn't this job not here yet? It's coming, it's on its way. You just have to help craft it, okay? Craft it with what it is that you truly want. Right, so I have the devil energy coming up here, Capricorn energy, so you might be dealing with the Capricorn here as well, but it's coming on the Two of Cups, which these are kind of linked, because you can see with the devil card, there's two people kind of together here, and then when the Two of Cups is reversed, it also talks about kind of breakup energy, energy of a connection dissolving here, and when it's with the devil, it's kind of a connection that was maybe not favorable for us, something that caused us to be really low vibrational, caused us to kind of be in a lot of darkness, maybe, and a lot of harm here. Maybe it's a relationship that involves with addictions. Maybe it's even within yourself in this devil energy. Maybe it's a bad connection kind of with yourself here, Taurus. But it feels like we're still carrying a lot of that with this Ten of Wands, especially like as you can see, this person's carrying so much on their back. So if you are trying to remove yourself from someone, it feels like maybe it's at the final stages of that, final stages of disconnecting from a specific person that maybe didn't have our best interest in mind. Okay, this can be romantically. This could also just be a friend or something like that, but it just feels like a lot because you're also carrying the weight of this, right? You're carrying the weight of this kind of Ten of Wands moment of you're like, I had to carry all of this. I had to be the one, and I had to put all their kind of stuff on my plate. And that's kind of what's really frustrating about this. But with the Ace of Pentacles coming out here and Judgment card, it feels like there's a new opportunity for you. This is sometimes, again, it is Pentacles, so it can be a financial thing. So maybe a new job that's popping up or a job offer. Maybe it's just more money to kind of relocate or more money here, unexpected money coming in for yourself. But with the Judgment card coming out, it's kind of like a test. It's like, okay, are they going to kind of take this new road? And I feel like this Ace of Pentacles is connected to this Four of Cups here, so I don't know if you're going to see this kind of Ace of Pentacles coming. It might be just kind of out of the woodworks, but I feel like you're going to know what to do. With the Judgment card coming up, again, I'm feeling like it's kind of like a test, but in a good way. I feel a lot healthier about this Judgment card than maybe some of this devil energy that was here before. There's something more grounded coming in for you. We have the Tower card in reverse coming out here, and the Tower in reverse is like being conscious of this change that is coming in here. I feel like you're seeing the cracks in the foundation, seeing what needs to kind of be changed here, seeing what kind of needs to be fixed, but you're kind of going to get out of here or move on before the crack is fully going to break and this tower is going to come crumbling down. So this is where we want the Tower card to be. We want it in the reversed here, Taurus. It's like, I see something is not right here. Maybe you're actually in the workplace or something, you're seeing something shady, you're like, this is not right, this is uncomfortable, and you're like, I gotta leave this situation or get away from this situation here. But with the Five of Swords, it's just saying this kind of conflict, we're kind of defeated by it. So whatever this crack is that's happening, it feels like we're just really defeated by it, and in a weird way we're not kind of acknowledging it, because I have this Eight of Cups in reverse, which means we're not leaving something behind or walking away, and this Page of Cups moment in the reverse where we're not having a heartfelt conversation about it. So either you're going to be like, it's none of my business, I'm going to kind of leave and walk away from this, get myself away maybe from this devil energy or from whatever is going on here. But there is a weird way of like you with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse that you're not taking time to realize how much work you've done, how far that you've come, whether that's in your kind of career life or whether that's in your just personal life, how strong or how much work that you've already put in here. You decide to kind of disassociate away from it. So see your value here. That's kind of this kind of underlying thing. See your value here, okay? Because something is keeping you trapped because you don't really want to speak the truth of it. Because something here, especially when your heart is telling you something, it's like you'd rather just stay in this kind of defeated energy because there's some energy here where you feel like you're just kind of not valuing yourself enough, or maybe you're not feeling like you worked hard enough at something. But again, it feels like if it's attached to this devil energy, there's just something here that we don't want to kind of align ourselves with, right? Anything else here for Taurus? I don't know why, but they're like, I can see clearly now the rain is gone is the song that came to my head. So maybe again, you're going to have an aha moment with this kind of negative energy kind of moves away. I have this 10 of Swords in reverse, which is kind of this rock bottom energy, but when it comes in the reverse like this, it's saying we're on our way back up. So I feel like you're going to coming back from something here that may be a really dark place, maybe a rock bottom moment, something that really kind of consumed your energy here. But with this 10 of Wands and this 10 of Swords, it's just saying we're at the final stage of it before we move on to something else here, until we move on to something new. I'm just going to pull some cards here. These are some oracle cards, just to finish off your reading. Nothing yet is set in stone. Again, right? This is whatever this energy here, you're stuck in something. You feel like you're stuck. Nothing is set in stone yet, so don't believe that, okay? Don't get lost in that something is already not happening or not going to happen for you, okay? You have I'm sorry, defenselessness, running past wrongs, uprooting. Let me read that for you. We are living in divisive times, and when we are hurt and triggered, we tend to see things as a personal attack rather than an opportunity for healing. If you are to find true peace and identity, we need to group our defenses and see things outside right and wrong. Our souls, we intrinsically remember unity and yearn for it here on earth. Perhaps this is why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite. But it's crucial to remember that we cannot simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. This is one of the greatest challenges for starseeds. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge the ways in both we and the world have been divisive, personally, ancestrally, and collectively. The shadows, the hates, the wounds, the separations, the severings, the wrongs, the sadness. You may be called to explore how your ancestors or society have consciously or unconsciously inflicted pain on others, to find a way to drop the armor around your heart and see things as they truly are for all people, to say I'm sorry with an open heart and mean it, to be a part of the healing rather than the perpetuation of inherited conflict or oppression. This isn't about blame, it's about unwinding the pattern that got us here. You may be called to devote your time to a cause you believe in or do some healing work on your ancestral line. How are you being called to drop your defenses and unwin past wrongs? Alright, Taurus, it feels like we're going through kind of a lot this month, coming back from a lot here. So it makes sense that they're telling you to kind of slow down a little bit and manifest for the future, okay? Because it feels like something is wrapping up here for you. That was your monthly reading. I hope it helped.